Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waterbury Career Academy for tonight's basketball matchup between the visiting Seymour Wildcats and your Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. Prior to the game, we'd like to remind all spectators that the CIAC and NBL require us to maintain high standards of sportsmanship and appropriate conduct toward players, other spectators, and officials. Also, all student athletes should support a positive and encouraging environment. At this time, to honor America, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome inside Waterbury Career Academy for tonight's NVL matchup between the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans and the Seymour Wildcats. I'm Tom Felice here with you as they have started to announce the starting lineups for the Seymour Wildcats. Seymour 8-4 on the season, 6-4 in the NVL. They are leading the Copper Division by a couple of games. Waterbury Career Academy leading the Brass Division by 2 games. They are a perfect 10-0 in the NVL, 11-1 on the season. They are receiving votes in the most recent top 10 poll. If you went past the top 10 and started counting down the receiving votes, they would be 13th, as they are having a great season. Waterbury Career Academy coming off a 6-point win over Crosby, 95-89 on Friday. Seymour also coming off a 6-point win, but it was a little different, 54-48 against Naugatuck. Starting lineups for both teams have been announced. The familiar starting 5 for Waterbury Career Academy: Zaire Lott, Sonny Pierce, Jason Kennedy, Drew Williams, and Dasani Yates. The first 4 each average over 16 points a game, led by Sonny Pierce, scoring 19.5 points a game. He averages almost 5 assists as well to lead the Spartans. They're having one of their best seasons in school history. Their one loss coming back on December 21st against Danbury. The Hatters are undefeated and now number 4 in the top 10 poll. Waterbury Career Academy and Danbury, 2 of the 9 teams in the state with 1 loss or fewer. Seymour's starting lineup features Caden Drezick, Daniel Villanueva, Indrit Paraj, Michael Rossetti, and Joey Carafello. Drezick, the leading scorer, 21.5 points a game, leads the team with 9 rebounds as well. The 6'4" forward is committed to go to the University of Maine, where he will play football. He was a top quarterback in the NVL this past fall. Career Academy starts with the ball, and a quick three is no good. That was Sonny Pierce. Rebound, Jason Kennedy rips it away from Rossetti. Now Kennedy corner three. Short, and Drezik grabs the rebound. Immediately Seymour slows it down. The pace will play such an important role in this game. Pass for Carafiello is bobbled. It was out of bounds as Jason Kennedy came down on the line. Waterbury Career Academy averages 81.8 points per game, over 90 points per game their last 5 times out. Seymour averages 64.5 points per game. They have not allowed an opponent to score more than 56 points in a game this year and won. So I have to think Seymour wants to play this game at a bit slower pace. And they do have some size. Drezik listed at 6'4", Paraj at 6'3", Villanueva 6'1" in the starting lineup. Dasani Yates is 6'2". He's the only true post player in the starting lineup for Waterbury Career Academy. Seymour in a zone with Drezik at the top of it. Kennedy finds Lott. Now Williams with the right-hand floater for the first hoop of the game, coming just over a minute in. Williams listed at 5'9", the shortest among the starters, but he leads the team in rebounds, over 5 a game. Paraj. Now Joey Carafello inside Drezik. Tied at 2, minute and a half in. Williams. Pierce, tough pass is tipped. Stays with Waterbury Career Academy. Now the Spartans are left inbound from deep on the sideline. This is Williams. Now Lott. Over to Pierce. Lott for 3. No good. Drezik another board. Yates rips it away. And the Spartans can reset. Played 2 minutes. It's 2-2. Lott, another 3. This one short. Williams the rebound. Put back no. Ball is tipped out of bounds. And it's Seymour ball. Waterbury Career Academy winning 10 straight games, including a stretch of 6 games in 11 days that featured wins against Holy Cross, Norwich Free Academy, and Wilby, 3 of the toughest teams on their schedule. Paraj misses the 3, and Sonny Pierce grabs the rebound. He wants to run. Long pass for Lott, and he's unable to hit. Drezik out with it. Drezik. Short from the left side now, Williams. With the right hand, no. Loose ball will go to Seymour. It's been a physical game over the first 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It's still tied at 2. Ronan O'Leary, the head coach for Waterbury Career Academy, picked up his 100th career win against Crosby on Friday night. Drezik for 3. That's good. He has all 5 points for Seymour. They have their first lead 3 minutes in. Joe Carafiello is the head coach for Seymour. He's in his 20th season. His sophomore twins are on the team. Joey in the starting lineup. Robbie comes off the bench. Rossetti. Now Drezik. The left hand off the back iron. Yates with the rebound. He threw it off of Lott. Villanueva comes up with it. Drezik right back to the rim. No. He's fouled by Drew Williams. Drezik is a 52% free throw shooter on the year. has a chance to extend the Seymour lead. First one is good. Drezik's size causing problems for Waterbury Career Academy in the early going. Drezik might be a quarterback, but he's playing like a running back as he is willing to get the ball and barrel his way to the basket. Pierce, now Lott. Back to Sonny Pierce. Here's Kennedy. He had a season-high 32 points, the win over Crosby on Friday. Pierce. Loose ball for Dasani Yates. And that's an easy hoop for Dasani Yates. Waterbury Career Academy back within 2. It's 6-4 Seymour, halfway through the first quarter. Villanueva, short. Drezik with the tip in. Timeout by Ronan O'Leary of Waterbury Career Academy. As Drezik with the putback extends the Seymour lead back to 4. 8-4 Wildcats. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. Seymour is a team that averages 11 offensive rebounds a game. And you would think that they would need some of those offensive rebounds to turn into points against a team like Waterbury Career Academy. Ronan O'Leary in the huddle. Rather demonstrative with his team as they are facing a physical test. In Seymour, mentioned Drezik. He's a 2-time All-Copper Division basketball player as well as being an All-State football player. Rossetti was an All-State football player. Dylan Ospina, tight end on the football team, All-Conference level. Expect to see Ospina off the bench. Lott pulls a 3, in and out. Yates the rebound for Kennedy, who loses it out of bounds. Rossetti walks the ball up. Now Villanueva. It was knocked away from Parage. Last touch by Seymour. And the ball belongs to Waterbury Career Academy. 3:25 to go in the first quarter. 8-4 Seymour leads the Spartans. Pierce. Now Lott. Drew Williams into the paint. Right hand floater. Good. 4 points for Williams as he attacked the middle of that zone and caused some confusion for Seymour on the defensive end. Parage drives baseline, cut off illegally. Call a foul on Dasani Yates. First foul on Yates, team's second. Carafello, short. It's out of bounds, and the ball goes back to Waterbury Career Academy. They have a chance to tie the game or take the lead. Trailing 8-6, 2:51 to go in the first quarter. Lots. First 3 of the game for Waterbury Career Academy. And it comes from Zaire Lott. He averages almost 17 points a game, which is 3rd on the team in scoring, if you can believe it. Pierce. Easy 2 for Sonny Pierce. Defense turning to offense for the Spartans as they have a 3-point lead. Largest lead of the game for them, but Drezik right there for another 2. Drezik's up to 10. That is all 10 of Seymour's points. Waterbury Career Academy up by 1, entering the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Williams. Now Kennedy. Drew Williams. Shot rolls out. Seymour keeps it in. That was Parage with the rebound ahead to Drezik, who slips. Villanueva there for the putback. Hearts were in throats for a second with the way that Drezik slipped. He seems no worse for the wear. Yates with the offensive rebound off a Kennedy miss. And it stays with Waterbury Career Academy. Seymour up 12-11. Minute 31 left in the first quarter. Zaire Etzen into the game for Dasani Yates. So now an even smaller lineup for Waterbury Career Academy with the 6'2 Yates out of the game. Williams with an easy hoop off the inbounds pass. Villanueva. Rossetti. Too strong with the floater. Lott with the rebound. He needs help in the backcourt. Finds Pierce. Long pass is tipped. Ends up in Parage's hands. Rossetti. Now Drezic travels. Just under a minute to go in the first quarter. Waterbury Career Academy leading Seymour 13-12. Back and forth affair through the first 7 minutes. 4 lead changes, as well as the 2-2 tie at the start of the game. Another tip pass. They'll stay with Waterbury Career Academy. Very disciplined zone defense from Seymour. And the Spartans trying to get around it. Charlie Savari checks into the game for the first time. First sub for Seymour. Also see Dylan Ospina as Kennedy misses that 3. This is Savary. Now Drezic. 12 points for Drezic. 1 point Seymour lead. It's 14-13. Final 15 seconds of the period. Kennedy with the left hand. No, it's an offensive foul. Third foul of the period for Waterbury Career Academy. Seymour is yet to commit a foul. And now Seymour has a chance to extend their lead at the end of the first period. Villanueva. Ospina loses it out of bounds. 7.3 seconds on the clock. No pressure from Seymour. So this will allow Waterbury Career Academy to get a bit of a head start. Drew Williams. Kennedy into the lane with the left hand. No. Etzen got the rebound but could not get a shot off. Seymour leading 14-13. Caden Drezic with 12 of the 14 points for the Wildcats. They're up by 1 after the first period. Waterbury Career Academy, the last remaining team undefeated in NVL play, being pushed by Seymour here in the first quarter. Caden Drezic with 12 points. Seymour has 14. They lead by 1 over Waterbury Career Academy at the start of the second period. Tom Felice with you here at Waterbury Career Academy. As Villanueva finds Rossetti for the Wildcats. Loses his dribble. Didn't pick it up. It's Lott for Waterbury Career Academy. He's fouled beyond Villanueva. That is his first and the team's first. Seymour did not commit a foul in the first quarter. Williams to Etzen. And back to Drew Williams. Sonny Pierce. Off back iron. Rossetti runs off the rebound. Picks up his dribble. Now Drezik. And he's called for a travel. It's the second time Drezik has been called for a travel as he starts his move. Paraj and Joey Carafiello back in the game. Drezik and Villanueva take a seat. So we'll see how long Drezik is on the bench. He goes out with 7:32 remaining in the second quarter. 1 point lead for Seymour. Lott misses the three. Etzen got a hand on a rebound. It's Rossetti. Now Carafiello. Lott with the block off the backboard. Loose ball in the paint. Etzen comes away with it. Williams for Pierce ahead of the pack. No. Too strong with the left hand. It's Seymour ball as it goes out of bounds along the sideline. Dasani Yates back in, replacing Zaire Etzen. So the starting five is on the floor for Waterbury Career Academy. We've played a minute in the second quarter. Still 14-13 Seymour. That was our score at the end of the first. Tipped out of bounds. Jason Kennedy getting a piece of it. It stays with Seymour. Paraj, guarded by Yates. Paraj with his first hoop, driving the baseline. 3-point Seymour lead. Sonny Pierce ties the game at 16. First tray of the day for Pierce. Here's Rossetti. High pass, Savory the three. The answer from Charlie Savory. He had 5 in the win over Naugatuck on Friday. Before that basket, they call a foul. It is on Savory. Drezik back in, so he sat for a little over a minute. Robbie Carafiello is in there as well. Here's Lott for 3. That's good. Second 3 for Zaire Lott. He has 6 points, and the game is tied at 19. Aiden Cross in the game for the first time for Waterbury Career Academy, and the Spartans will have the ball after that turnover. 5:59 to play first half. Team's tied at 19. Now a different look here on the zone defense. Drezik is along the block. So he's in the paint. Not as long on the exterior as the pass goes right to Cross. Pierce hit the deck pretty hard, but he gets an assist for his trouble. Waterbury Career Academy back in the lead at 21-19. 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Paraj, that's off target. Pass ahead to Aiden Cross, and he finishes with the right hand. Timeout, Seymour. 7-0 run for the Spartans. And they've opened up a 4-point lead. It is 23-19. That is the largest lead of the day for the Wildcats. For the Spartans, I should say, as the Wildcats look for a response. Coach Joe Carafiello in the huddle. Seymour breaks the huddle with Drezik, Paraj, Joey Carafiello, Robbie Carafiello, and Charlie Savory. Sonny Pierce, Dasani Yates, Zion Lott, Jason Kennedy, Aiden Cross, the Waterbury Career Academy 5. As Lott has a takeaway, throws it ahead to Pierce, and he finishes with the left hand. 7 points for Sonny Pierce. It's a 6-point Waterbury Career Academy lead entering the final 5 minutes of the first half. Defense turning to offense in what is now a 9-0 run. Another steal. Kennedy this time pulls up. No. Rebound is tipped to Lott. They call a foul on Aiden Cross for coming over the back. 4th foul on Waterbury Career Academy, 1st on Aiden Cross. No player has more than 1. Villanueva, Parage to the paint, blocked from behind. That was Lott getting a piece of it. Joey Carfiello unable to connect. Quick pass ahead to Kennedy. First points of the day for Kennedy, coming off his season high 32 on Friday. Second chance. Parage misses, but he'll head to the line. Foul is on Lott. That is his first, team's 5th.
His first, team's 5th.
Parage, best free throw shooter on the team at 68%. And he makes the first. That stops the 11-0 run for the Spartans. Both free throws good from Parage. He has 4 points. 27-21, Waterbury Career Academy on top. 4:15 to go in the first half. Drew Williams back in the game. Kennedy on the bench. Williams had 6 points in the first quarter. Pierce, the leading scorer on the team, with 7 tonight. Now Williams. Pierce for 3. Lott with the putback. No. Another chance falls to Williams. Still loose. Kennedy, I should say Pierce got a piece of it. And a foul called against Joey Carfiello. That is his first. Pierce drives and is fouled as his shot hit the side of the backboard. This foul is on Parage, his first. So there's no one on either team with more than 1 foul. We've had 10 total fouls. As Pierce steps to the line, first time today for him. The first free throw was good. He's the first Spartan to attempt free throws in this game. One of 2. Pierce now has 8 points. With 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Career Academy up 28-21. Rossetti. Parage. That's a 3 from the corner. 7 points now for Indrit Parage. Lott. Williams along the baseline. Back to Zaire Lott. Pierce taken away. Joey Carfiello, good. And the foul. Foul is on Sonny Pierce. That is his first. He'll head to the bench. Jason Kennedy back in. Carfiello with his first hoop of the day will attempt to make it a 3-point play from the foul line. Carfiello misses, and Kennedy grabs the rebound. 5 quick points for Seymour. They're back within 2. But Jason Kennedy nips that in the bud with a runner in the lane. Kennedy now has 4 points. Parage. Drezik there with the rebound and the putback. First points of the second quarter for Parage. They come with 2:45 to go. 2-point Waterbury Career Academy lead. Here's Kennedy. Pass tipped. Drezik grabs it. And then his pass is deflected. Rossetti pulls it in. Parage. Lott knocks it out of bounds. And Seymour will inbound from in front of the Waterbury Career Academy bench. Parage. Rossetti. Into the paint. Rossetti ties the game with his first hoop of the night. After the 11-0 Waterbury Career Academy run, this is a 9-2 run for Seymour to tie the game with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Waterbury Career Academy undefeated in the league as Lott misses a 3. 10-0 on the season. Seymour is 8-4. Drezik, 16 points now for the 6'4" senior. Seymour back up by 2. 32-30. Minute and a half to play in the second quarter. Seymour leads the Copper Division. Waterbury Career Academy leads the Brass Division. Aiden Cross has his pass taken away. Parage with the steal. And now his pass is tipped. Drew Williams, good, and the foul. Foul is on Parage. That is his second. 5th on the team. Drew Williams heads to the line for the first time tonight. Williams hits. Waterbury Career Academy back in the lead, 33-32. Final minute of the first half. Drezik, Carfiello. Long with that 3. Lott the rebound. Bounces to Williams, who finishes from the left side. Drew Williams now with 11. He's the first Spartan into double digits. They lead 35-32. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Villanueva for 3, rolls out. Kennedy through contact. And Sonny Pierce is fouled. Daniel Villanueva hits him. Pierce was in the act of shooting, so he'll stand at the line for 2 free throws. Pierce makes the first. He's got 9 points. Villanueva heads to the bench, and Dylan Ospina comes back in as both Parage and Villanueva have picked up 2 fouls late here in the second. Second free throw is short, and it's Ospina ripping the ball away. Savari travels. That's been a tough spot for Seymour. Drezik twice, and now Charlie Savari being called for a travel as they started their move on the left wing. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Waterbury Career Academy up by 4. Lott for 3. No good. Rebound ruled to last been touched by Seymour. So Waterbury Career Academy gets another shot on the offensive end. 4.5 seconds in the period. Kennedy. Couple dribbles. Drew Williams, 4-3. Yes. A buzzer beater from Drew Williams sends Waterbury Career Academy to the locker room with a 39-32 lead. Williams with that three. Now the team leader, 14 points for Williams. Late shot makes it a 7-point lead for the Spartans at the break. Step aside and we'll be back for the second half here from Waterbury. Welcome back to Waterbury Career Academy. Tom Felice with you as the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans have a 7-point lead at halftime over the Seymour Wildcats. Second period, really a quarter of runs. Waterbury Career Academy went on a 12-0 run, which is quickly followed by an 11-0 run for Seymour. But the Spartans finished the period on a 9-0 run. And Waterbury Career Academy starts the second half up by 7. They were led in the first half by Drew Williams. He has 14 points. Sonny Pierce has 9. Caden Drezick of Seymour leads all scorers with 16. Here's Williams. High pass for Dasani Yates, who was cutting to the basket. And it's a turnover. So Seymour with good defense on the first possession of the second half. Waterbury Career Academy 11-1. One of 9 teams left in the state with 1 or fewer losses. Drezick muscles that one in. Spartans, the final undefeated team in the Naugatuck Valley League. They are 10-0 in conference play. Kennedy with a free throw line pull-up. Seymour is 8-4, 6-4 in the NVL. They lead the Copper Division. Drezick again. He's up to 20 points. 41-36. Waterbury Career Academy in front a minute into the second half. If the NVL tournament started tonight, Seymour would be the 7 seed. Kennedy his own rebound. Pierce, Drew Williams. Great pass to find Williams. He's up to 16 points. Villanueva. Parage. Left hands. No. Kennedy the rebound. Here's Sonny Pierce. Another pass down low. Pierce to Williams. Williams short. It's out of bounds. Williams touched it last. So it'll go to Seymour. Starting fives out there for both teams. Michael Rossetti, Joey Carfiello, Daniel Villanueva, Andret Parage, Caden Drezick for Seymour. Rossetti off front iron. Lott with the rebound. Villanueva called for a foul, taking it away from him. 3 fouls now on Villanueva. Zaire Lott, Sonny Pierce, Jason Kennedy, Drew Williams, Dasani Yates on court for Waterbury Career Academy. That foul against Villanueva, the first foul of the second half. We've played 2 minutes. Waterbury Career Academy is up by 7. Same lead they had at the break. Lott, short. Villanueva got his hand on the rebound. Right back to Pierce, who misses but is fouled. Foul is on Parage. His third.
How was that a foul, ref? Need my glasses?
Pierce at the line for 2. He was 2 of 4 in the first half. And he makes the first. He's now in double digits with 10 points.
That was a clean block.
Waterbury Career Academy 4 of 6, 5 of 7 as Kennedy makes them both. Rossetti called for steps. Seymour is coming off a 5-15 season, but they lost only 1 senior from that squad, so a lot of experience as Pierce hits a 3 over the zone. That was 3 or 4 feet beyond the line. 12-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy as Parage with a pull-up floater to cut the margin to 10. 5:20 to go in the third. Kennedy. Lott, corner 3. Off the iron. Williams the rebound. No good. Another chance for Drew Williams, and he puts it in for 2. 18 points for Williams. Yates with the steal. Lott. No foul called. Rossetti and Yates with a kick ball. Nobody happy with the officials at the moment. Ronan O'Leary getting a explanation by way of warning or warning by way of explanation. See Jody Burns hopping off the bench to calm Coach O'Leary down a little bit. Villanueva, 3. Lott with the rebound for Career Academy. Sticks with it. Now Williams. Pierce, 4, 3. Villanueva the board. Parage. Offensive foul. Drew Williams draws the charge. That foul is on Parage. That is his 4th. So at 4:35 to go in the third, Indrit Parage, the second leading scorer on Seymour, has just picked up his 4th foul and will check out. 12-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy. Lott. No good. Williams got his hand on the rebound. It's Drezick who rips it away. Villanueva. Rossetti backs it out as he was heading away from the rim. Foul called on Sonny Pierce as he hit Rossetti on the arm. First foul of the second half for Waterbury Career Academy. Joey Carfiello inbounds it. Charlie Savary in the game. Up top, Drezick. He has 20 points. That leads all scorers in this one. It's still below his season average as Drezick scoring 21.5 points a game. Carfiello in and out on that 3. He hit it in rhythm. Kennedy. Pierce back to Jason Kennedy, and he gets the home roll. He's got 8 points. 14-point lead. Largest lead of the night for Waterbury Career Academy. Carfiello misses. It's out of bounds. It stays with Seymour as Aiden Cross is back into the ball game for Zaire Lott. Williams gets his hand on the inbounds pass. It'll stay with Seymour. As now they'll inbound it from the other side of the hoop. Rossetti. Carfiello. Rossetti. Drives. Too strong with the right hand. Yates is able to pull in the rebound. Williams. And Cross wasn't ready for the pass. Timeout called by Seymour. We'll take a break with 3:21 to go in the third quarter. Waterbury Career Academy leading Seymour 52-38. There's been plenty to cheer for at Waterbury Career Academy as the Spartans lead by 14. They were up 7 at halftime. They have doubled that lead as they look for their 11th win in a row. After season opening win against Watertown, Waterbury Career Academy headed down to Danbury and lost to the Hatters. After that, 10 straight wins. Waterbury Career Academy being pushed tonight. They'll have another test on Friday as they head to Kennedy. They will play Kennedy back-to-back Friday nights. The second one of them being here on February 3rd. Carfiello fouled. Jason Kennedy commits the foul. That is his second. Second on the team here in the second half. Villanueva just ahead of Kennedy to grab the inbound.
Post up, Caden.
Savari. Villanueva picks up his dribble between the circles. Drezic, good and one. Foul is on Williams. That play broke down for Waterbury Career Academy as Yates went for the steal in front of Drezic and gave him a lane to the rim. Drezic misses the free throw. 12-point Waterbury Career Academy lead. 2:45 to go in the third. Last touch by Seymour, so this ball stays with Waterbury Career Academy. Dylan Ospina replaces Joey Carfiello. Carfiello just 2 points, but he's played well after missing the last game for precautionary reasons. He hit his head against Holy Cross, so he sat out the win against Naugatuck last Friday. Cleared to be out here tonight. And he's been a part of a game Seymour effort against the top team in the NVL, but the Spartans have a 12-point lead. A 10-point lead as Drezic scores again for Seymour. He has 8 in the second half, 24 in the game. 2:20 left in the third. 10-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy. Pierce, Williams, 3. Way long, Villanueva the board, and Pierce fouls him from behind. Full court press here from Waterbury Career Academy with Zaire Lott heading it. He's back on the court replacing Aiden Cross. High pass. Kennedy got a hand to it. Now Williams with the steal. Williams. Kennedy, no, but it'll head to the line. Foul is on Drezic. That is his first, team's fourth. Kennedy to the line for the first time today. And he gets the bounce. Kennedy in double digits now, 10 points. A full court press causing problems as Kennedy has the steal and the floater. Lead is back to 14. Minute 45 to play in the third. Villanueva down low. Ospina can't get it. Yates steps on the baseline as he picks it up. Might have been Career Academy ball if Yates hadn't tried to grab it. Now it's the Wildcats with it. Savari. Drezic with the left hand. He's got 26 on the night. Somehow his season high is only 29. That came against Watertown. Lott. Williams with the board, and he'll head to the line. Drew Williams gives up 7 inches to Drezik, but Williams was able to grab the rebound. Drezik commits the foul as Williams is at the stripe. Williams, 18 points on the night, has made his only free throw attempted. Joey Carfiello replaces Daniel Villanueva. Indrit Paraj on the bench with 4 fouls for Seymour. Williams makes them both. Savari, Lott got his hand on it, takes it away. Zaire Lott, first point for points of the second half, and the lead is 16. Another steal. This is Williams. Now Lott knocked out of his hands. It will stay with Waterbury Career Academy. The Spartans up by 16. 1 minute to play in the third. Lott. Kennedy spins short. Another chance, no. Lott with the third chance hoop. Lott in a double digits. He has 10 now. And the lead is 18. 40 seconds to go in the third period. Ospina unable to handle the pass. And we'll go back to Waterbury Career Academy. Shane Whites enters for the first time. Makai Simmons in for Waterbury Career Academy. This is his first time on court. Simmons scored 2 against Crosby in the 6-point win on Friday. Williams, now Simmons. Lott for 3. That's off. Kennedy tracks it down in the corner. Splits a double team, and it stays with Waterbury Career Academy. 20.2 seconds remaining in the third. 18-point lead for the Spartans. Lott. Williams. He's fouled on his drive to the paint. Foul is on White. His first, now 6 on the team. So WCA will be shooting the rest of the way. There's 16.6 seconds remaining in the third as Williams takes the handoff from Yates. Kennedy pulls up. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Spartans. Seymour has a chance with 8.8 seconds to go to cut into the 18-point Waterbury Career Academy lead. Villanueva just gets it into Rossetti. Back to Villanueva. Seymour having trouble with the press. Drezik, 3 seconds. Drezik short with the left hand, and Yates has the rebounds. The third quarter ends. Waterbury Career Academy leading Seymour 62-44. 18-point Waterbury Career Academy lead as we start the fourth quarter. Seymour led 14-13 after the first period, with a 26-18 Waterbury Career advantage in the second and a 23-12 advantage in the third has allowed the Spartans to stretch their lead to 18. It's the largest they've had it tonight. 3 ball from the corner, good. Shane White. His first points tonight. Makai Simmons. Now Lott. Drew Williams. Kennedy in the corner. And Simmons. Williams. Lott. Loses it. Gets it back. Unable to hit with the right hand. Yates travels. He switched his pivot foot. Waterbury Career Academy still in the full court defense. Rossetti goes coast to coast, but is too strong with the layup. Kennedy, no. And he'll head to the free throw line. Foul is on Shane White. Kennedy now 2 of 3 from the line. He has 12 points. He's third on the team. The usual suspects all in double digits, led by Drew Williams, who has 20. Kennedy makes the second at 63-47, minute into the fourth quarter. Drezik, who leads all scorers with 26, will head to the line with a chance to tie his season high after making that shot. Foul is on Yates. It's just his second foul and the team's fourth here in the second half. Simmons heads to the bench and Pierce is back in. Drezik with 28. His free throw would tie his season high of 29. He had that 2 weeks ago against Watertown, and he does just that. Drezik with 29 of the 50 for Seymour. They trail by 13. 6:50 remaining. Etson with a turnover. Does allow Waterbury Career Academy to set up the full court press. Villanueva inbounding for Seymour. Finds Drezik. Cross court pass Parage, who's back in the game with 4 fouls. Lott got his hands on it. Kennedy. Now Lott. Shot rolls off. Loose ball. Stays with Waterbury Career Academy. Three ball. Kennedy off target. Parage with the rebound. Rossetti. First hoop of the second half for Michael Rossetti. He has 4 points now. Seymour back within 11. 63-52. 6 minutes to go. 3-2 zone from Seymour. Lott for 3. Williams the board. And he has the second chance points. 22 now for Williams. Parage. Drezik there for the rebound and the putback. 31 points for Drezik, a new season high for Seymour's leading scorer. 5:30 to go, 11-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy. Lott. Now Drew Williams. Pierce. That 3 is out of bounds as it hit the stanchion above the backboard. Seymour will take over. Seymour's had bad luck with the city schools this year, losing by 2 against Kennedy. 18 against Crosby. As this one will be called a block. Etzen committing the foul. Seymour also lost by 19 against Holy Cross. Of their 4 losses, 3 of them have come across brass division opposition, as well as a loss to St. Paul on the first Friday of the new year. Rossetti with the first free throw. First time Seymour has been within 10 since 52-42. It stays at 10 as Rossetti hits one of 2 free throws. 65-55 Waterbury Career Academy with 5 minutes to go. Back to a 12-point lead as Kennedy makes that a runner. He's got 15 points. Ball stays with Seymour on the kick. Carfiello picks up his dribble. Villanueva. Now Carfiello. Parage. 11 points now for Indrit Parage. He was coming off a season-high 17 points in the win against Naugatuck. 4:25 left. Williams has his shot blocked, but it is Etzen there for his first field goal. Williams with the steal and the finish. Williams with 24. It's a 14-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy. Williams again. Williams now with 26. One shy of his season high, which came earlier in the season against Torrington. Seymour takes a timeout just past the halfway point of the fourth quarter. 16-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy. Look at the Seymour huddle. Still plenty to play for this season for Seymour. They're going to be in a good position to make the NVL tournament. And then, with everything to look forward to in the state tournament, they have qualified. 8 wins qualifies them for the state tournaments. They don't have to worry about that. Aiming for a single-digit seed in Division 4. Coming into tonight, they were 9th in the standings. They'll drop back with this loss. But they only have Wilby left on the schedule among the city schools. And they get Derby twice. Derby is 0-9. A chance for Seymour to be seeded very well come state tournament time. But it's been shown this year that the Waterbury teams are top in the Naugatuck Valley League. And Waterbury Career Academy with another good performance tonight. Started out slowly, down by 1 after the first period. But they've turned things around and now lead by 16 with 3:41 left. Parage at the free throw line for Seymour. This is the 1-and-1. First free throw good, Parage. He has 12 points. That is second on the team. Caden Drezick has been the offensive force for Seymour. Drezick has 31. That is a season high. Here's Williams. Williams has 26 to lead the way for Career Academy. Kennedy. Three is in and out. Edson got his hands on it, and it's Kennedy out of the pack with the ball. Now Kennedy from the left side for two. 17 points for Kennedy. 16-point Waterbury Career Academy lead with 3:10 to go as Zaire Edson commits his third foul. And this will put Drezic at the free throw line. Drezic misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Timeout Waterbury Career Academy as the Spartans were stuck in the corner off of that rebound. 75-59. 16-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy. 3:08 remaining. Looking like the Spartans will move to 12-1 and 11-0 in the Naugatuck Valley League. Right now, Waterbury Career Academy, the top seed in the D3 standings. They'd be looking at a couple of home games in the state tournament if they are able to keep their spot at the top of the rankings. Waterbury Career Academy ranked 13th in the top 10 poll. They list the top 10 and then the teams receiving votes down below that. And Waterbury Career Academy is 13th as voters rank their top 15. And then it turns into the top 10 poll. Voters all from the media. Kennedy. 77-59. Spartans back off their full court press. They go three-quarter court as Villanueva finds Parage in the corner. Loose ball. Kennedy up with it. Long pass for Williams, and he has a season-high 28 points. The senior is third on the team. The junior, I should say, is third on the team in scoring. Edson turns the ball over at half court. Williams now with 28, averages just over 17 a game, leads the team in rebounds. His sixth time scoring 20 or more points, and this time it's a season high. The lead for his team is 20 with 2:20 to go. Lott off with the left hand. Sonny Pierce drops it off for Kennedy. Another unselfish play from the Spartans. Kennedy has 21, 9 of them here in the fourth quarter. As the lead is up to 22, Parage is fouled. He'll shoot 1-and-1. Fouls on Zaire Edson. So he's committed 4 fouls now, but he's getting valuable playing time. Parage makes the first free throw. He's got 14 points. He's got 15 points. 6 of them for Parage here in the fourth quarter. Another bounce pass is one to Lott, who is fouled before Drew Williams hits the putback. Foul was on Rossetti. That's his first. Lott with 2 free throws. First time at the line tonight, and Lott connects. He's got 11 points now. Misses the second, but Pierce is there for the rebound. And he hits a three. 17 for Pierce. Drezek. And they called Villanueva for a violation, knocking away the inbounds pass. So he reached too far across the line. Originally, it seemed like the official had signaled for a technical foul, but we're not going to have any shots. Instead, we're going to have a line change for Waterbury Career Academy with 1:40 to go, and the Spartans up 85-63. And Seymour will make a couple of subs as well. Drezek heads to the bench. He finishes with 33 points for Seymour. Five new faces for Waterbury Career Academy. Jeremiah Williams, Makai Simmons, who we did see earlier in this one, Jonathan Bracey, David Rivera, Dylan Rossi on the court. This is Robbie Carfiello.
Bro, Seymour's in black, dude.
Clavi Mars with it. Now Shane White for Seymour. He's off target. Rebound Bracey. Three from the corner is long. Rossi with the rebound. Another chance for Rossi. Drops it off for Rivera, who misses. And Seymour's up with it with 50 seconds to go. 22-point lead for Waterbury Career Academy. And they'll get the ball back after that turnover. Williams, now Simmons. Bracey. Robbie Carfiello. Simmons for two. Simmons gets in the scorebook. 87-63 Waterbury Career Academy. 10 seconds left. Simmons with the finish. And that will do it. Another big win for Waterbury Career Academy. They score 27 points in the fourth quarter, and they take down Seymour 89-63. 11 straight wins for the Spartans. They are 12-1, undefeated 11-0 in the Naugatuck Valley League. Seymour drops to 8-5, 6-5 in the conference, but they just have one game against brass division opponents left on the schedule. So they have a chance to improve their record toward the end of the season, moving into the conference tournament and then the state tournament, for which they have already qualified. Caden Drezek with 33 points to lead all scorers for Seymour. Paraj ends up with 15. Drew Williams, 28 to lead Waterbury Career Academy. Jason Kennedy, 21. 9 of those coming in the fourth quarter. Sonny Pierce, 17. Zaire Lott, 11. It was a 1-point lead after the first quarter for Seymour. The teams went back and forth over the first 8 minutes. 5 lead changes in that time. Halfway through the second period, Waterbury Career Academy went on a 12-0 run. They were up by 7. There's an 11-2 answer by Seymour as they have the lead at 32-30 Waterbury Career Academy scored the final 9 points of the first half, and they led by 7 at halftime, and they were just able to extend their lead the rest of the way. 18-point lead after 3 periods, and the final score 89-63, a 26-point win for Waterbury Career Academy. Seymour heads home. They will take on Torrington on Friday night, and a big one for Waterbury Career Academy as they head to Kennedy. Kennedy 8-3, 8-2 in the Naugatuck Valley League before action began tonight. Of course, since that game's at Kennedy, you'll be able to watch it right here on this same YouTube channel. Waterbury Career Academy will be back at home against Woodland next Tuesday night. That'll do it from here in Waterbury. For Dave Therault and all of DET Sports Media, I'm Tom Felice. Thank you so much for being with us. Waterbury Career Academy beats Seymour 89-63.